Hi, and welcome. John Morris Show on a Monday, beginning a new week, mid-July. Welcome in. Glad you're with us, middle of the summer, and but it's flying by. I mean, it seems like, Garrett, we turned around and we were saying, man, June is already over. And now today it's July 13th, and July is halfway over. Isn't it amazing how fast it just flies by?
No, it really is. And then you get like the where you get the media days and all this stuff coming through. It's insane right now.
Yeah, exactly. Media days kind of are a signal that all right, fall's coming, fall camp's coming, but they were a bit earlier this year, but still it's on its way. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope everyone watching had a good weekend. Welcome into the TFNB studios, historic Elm Avenue in Waco. We're brought to you by the Brazos Landing and by Alliance Bank Central Texas. Reminder, we've got a live show at the Brazos Landing this week, this Wednesday. We will be there noon to 1. Matt Mosley will follow 1 to 3 live from the Brazos Landing. So come join us there, and you can sample what I keep telling you about every day. That $12 lunch menu is just terrific. So that comes up on Wednesday. Garrett, I got to tell you, I spent a little time. I felt like it was kind of an international weekend in a couple of ways this weekend. I didn't travel anywhere. I mean, we were just home. But I tuned in to Wimbledon yesterday, the men's final, and normally, I mean, like that was the only Wimbledon that I had watched at all was just yesterday. But I kind of got roped in, and it was near the end. You know, Yannick Sinner from Italy won, 24-year-old Italian guy who's now won 5 majors and back-to-back Wimbledons. But then I sort of stayed with it post-match, because I really wanted to see the pomp and circumstance there at Wimbledon. And man, I mean, we think the Masters, is kind of, tied up, buttoned up, and it is. But Wimbledon is another level. It was unbelievable.
So I missed it. What exactly happened and transpired?
Okay, good. So, it's very proper, It's very proper there at the what's it called? The All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club is the formal name for it. And they have this, it looks like a pattern of what they do at the end of the match. And it's very choreographed. They bring out all the ball boys and ball girls that have worked, the fortnight of Wimbledon. They bring them up and they line them up. And then Prince William and Princess Kate were there, and they introduced them, and they walk out between the ball girls and ball boys. And I was noticing Princess Kate, she stops and speaks to every one of them.
Oh, wow.
Every one of them. And it's probably just a proper thing. What if you spoke to every third one? What about the other two?
Yeah, you don't want to leave nobody out.
Yeah, but she spoke to every one of them. Then she takes her position there. They give the runner-up trophy, a nice large size ashtray, to the runner-up trophy. And to the runner-up, and then they bring out the winner, and that cup, the big cup that goes to the Wimbledon winner. Okay, so they present that. And then the post-match interview, so this is on ESPN, but it's worldwide, and I say it's worldwide. I mean, it's all over England for sure. But then the interview is conducted by somebody from Wimbledon who is standing over here, with a mic stand.
Right.
And he's over here. I mean, like 15 feet apart with a mic stand,
like
talking
COVID,
into
kinda.
it. Yeah, very much so.
COVID-esque.
Very much so. And a couple of questions there, and the crowd responds very well. And the crowd's all there. Nobody's leaving. They know that you got to go through all this. And then from there, there's that short interview. And they introduce, the chair judge and the chairman and a few other people, very proper. And then as Yannick Sinner starts to leave the court, there's a camera following you. You can tell it's one camera. And again, this camera knows somebody's told him what's going on, because he's not surprised about anything. but he goes at the end of the court. There's a doorway there. If you watch the opening of a match,
right, where they come out.
Yeah. Right. So he's going back in there, and the crowd gets sort of their final look at him, before he goes in, and that camera is following him the whole way. And there's a lot of other, probably dignitaries back in there. He has another conversation with Prince William and Princess Kate and their 2 kids, and everyone else just, is so respectful, standing back away from them while they have this conversation. And there's no commentary really, except the audio you can hear from the camera mic.
Right.
And you can hear the conversation. I mean, it's pretty cool to hear, to kind of eavesdrop in on that. And Stenner is very, cordial with all of that. So that happens. Then he's going down this hallway and passing all these, trophies and things on the side. It was cool to see back there. Goes up a staircase. And then one of the announcers said, now he's going out to the balcony. And sure enough, he does go out to a balcony. And I think that opens up outside Wimbledon. I think the balcony is, and there's thousands of people out there who weren't at the match.
Right. So they're just waiting for this.
Yeah. And they know, I guess they know that this is coming after the match. And he's up there and he's got the trophy and all these people are out, he's looking down on them, very regal looking. And that's about where I left it. I don't remember anything like that, but it was fun to see how, again, choreographed, how proper it was, just kind of what you'd expect from Wimbledon.
How you're describing that, especially like going out the back door and open, it's very European-esque or looking like over the Colosseums back in the day. That tracks. That's funny.
Yeah, very cool. I'd love to go there. I've never been to Wimbledon.
That would be cool.
I would love to go there sometime. So that was fun. That kind of whetted the appetite to get to Wimbledon at some point. So that was part of the international weekend. Nothing more than watching all of that. Chris Fowler did a terrific job, worked with John McEnroe and Patrick McEnroe. Oh, ESPN did get an interview with the winner as he came off the court. They're in a little, they're stationed along that hallway, and then they get a short interview with him. So they did have their own interview as part of that. But that was Wimbledon, very international. And then the Scottish Open was this weekend. I don't know if you paid much attention.
I did watch this.
Did you really?
I did.
Okay.
I watched this, and I watched some of the Celebrity Open at up in Utah.
I didn't watch any of it, but I was keeping track. And what a tournament for Johnny Kiefer, the former Baylor All-American. He finishes 3rd. There's a great shot of Johnny Kiefer as he's about to finish 13 under, 3rd place. He shot 68, 68, 64, 67 to finish in 3rd place. And the beauty of that is the top 3 finishers in the Scottish Open that don't already have an entry, an invitation to the British Open, which they refer to as the Open, they get a bid, they get an invitation to go to the Open. So Johnny Kiefer is going to play in the British Open by virtue of finishing 3rd in the Scottish Open this weekend.
So he's had a run, man, right?
Yeah,
so he got to play in the Masters.
Yep.
You get this in the Scottish Open. Now the British, man, that's a run right now.
I know, exactly.
That's awesome.
And to finish 3rd in this event, the Scottish Open. Now, there was another PGA event going on here in the United States, but it sounds like it was very smart on his part to compete in the Scottish Open, try to get that invitation.
One of the funniest things to me watching that was the looking in the stands, and they would pan, and you had some of the Scottish fans who had made their way for the World Cup, right? So they're sitting there in these hats, and they got the cone on their hats, and then they're talking about their takeover of Boston and all that. But it was cool to see that come together and continue the world eyeballs that we're having on sports right now.
That's funny. Yeah. Very, I guess we've all been sort of international, haven't we, with the World Cup going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was cool, and so happy for Johnny Kiefer. Nobody deserves that more. And that would probably be, I'll try to confirm this, that would probably be his highest finish in any event, any professional event on the PGA Tour, a professional event. So really, really cool to see that 3rd place finish and a bid to the Open, the British Open, coming up next week or maybe 2 weeks away at the British Open. So that all happened this weekend. World Cup continues. They had we're down to the semifinals. So tomorrow afternoon in Arlington, if you're so inclined, I don't know what these tickets would be, but it is France and Spain. Yeah, France and Spain. Two of the top four, the final four are really kind of the blue bloods, I think, of World Cup. France and Spain tomorrow afternoon in Arlington. Then the other semifinal is Wednesday. That is Argentina and England. And they do have a consolation match. The two who lose the semifinals meet up for third place on Saturday. Then the championship match comes up on Sunday. So final week of the World Cup and semifinal match right up the road in Arlington, which would be pretty cool to kind of, maybe you don't want to do a second mortgage, to buy a ticket or two, but just to kind of be around. Wouldn't that cool to be around AT&T Stadium? Oh,
it would be remarkable. And you're having two of the best teams, like arguably in the world, obviously.
Yeah.
But you have star power. That's one that you definitely go and see, because this is not, it's every 4 years. You have an opportunity to see a semifinal in your backyard.
Yeah.
Take advantage of that. I just hope France wins. At this point, it was fun watching these matchups over the weekend. I don't like how this game is at 2 p.m. in the middle of the day. I would rather be able to go home at night and watch it, but understand scheduling, international, and all of that. Right. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I thought the Argentina matchup was it kind of lost luster after watching the previous game between Norway and England.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Norway bowed out there, but this is one where I hope France could take care of business.
Yeah. So that is tomorrow. It is tomorrow afternoon, 2:00 our time. And I didn't really think about this. Paul Jobson mentioned it Friday. The timing of those afternoon matches. You say, why are they playing in the afternoon? Wouldn't Fox rather have that at night? I'm sure they would. But you're right, because of international timing in Europe, that would be probably 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So prime time there. So I'm sure that's part of that.
It definitely is, because what was he saying, that they were trying to stay up until like 3 a.m. to catch some of those games? So
right.
If it makes sense, like if you had Canada or America still in it, you're probably going to flip that schedule. But it makes sense. That's their fan bases. Put it on prime time for them and let them celebrate it.
Makes a lot of sense. Pretty cool. All right, so that comes up first semifinal tomorrow, the second one on Wednesday, championship match on Sunday this week. All right, we're off and rolling. How about this? Over the weekend, baseball draft, Major League Baseball draft. A couple of Baylor players were selected. Talk about that when we come back. John Morris Show on a Monday. Glad you're with us. Brought to you by Alliance Bank Central Texas, your Central Texas business bank, voted by Forbes 2025 Best in-State Banks. They have 7 convenient locations to serve you better, plus on the web at alliancebanktexas.com. Check them out. That is Alliance Bank Central Texas. Take a break. Back with more on a Monday. John Morris Show continues right after this.
Morrison's Gifts, Waco's oldest family-owned gift store, wants to ask a question to the guys out there. Don't you just love gift giving? Does John Hart, Consuela, or Jellycat mean anything to you? If not, at Morrison's, we have your answers and your back. For 47 years, we have guided men and you ladies through the trauma of selecting the right gift for the right person. Come and see us at 4312 West Waco Drive in the Brazos Square Center, close to Jason's Deli. That's Morrison's Gifts, owned by a proud Baylor Bear.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to CentralTexasCattleBaronsBall.org.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Welcome back. Glad you're with us. John Morris Show brought to you by the Brazos Landing in Waco. Today's Monday, so close today. Tap the brakes, plan for tomorrow or another day this week, but closed on Monday. Becky Lindsay would say to deep clean on a Monday, but open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. We will be there for a live show on Wednesday, noon to 1. Come join us at the Brazos Landing. Check out that great $12 lunch menu, maybe the early evening, late afternoon menu with great prices. That is 3 to 5. Tuesday through Friday. Check it out, and we'll hope to see you at the Brazos Landing when we are there on Wednesday. Also brought to you by Kish's Complete Car Care, family-owned and operated. They have been serving Waco drivers since 1998, voted #1 auto shop year after year. Where are they? They're at 5300 Franklin Avenue in Waco. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Kish's Complete Car Care Center. All right, Major League Baseball draft over the weekend, Friday into Saturday, or was it Saturday into Sunday? Saturday to Sunday. And 2 Baylor players were selected, a little further down the list than I thought. But Lucas Davenport, the Baylor pitcher, went in the 5th round, drafted by the Red Sox. So congratulations to him. Max Calderon sent out a tweet with that information and kind of gave you the history of Baylor players going to the Red Sox. It's good history. Kelly Shopik drafted by the Red Sox. David Murphy went to the Red Sox also. So now Lucas Davenport, the most recent, and he was a 5th round pick. And then Tyce Armstrong, the All-American boy, he was drafted by the Yankees, not until the 19th round. A little bit of a surprise there, but senior, and doesn't have much leverage, whether to go or not go. I mean, he was going to go anyway, but 19th round to the Yankees, and wish him nothing but the best. The Big 12 newcomer of the year, the man who hit 3 grand slams in a game, the season opener against Eastern New Mexico. So those are the 2 Baylor draftees. Travis Sanders not drafted. So we'll see what transpires there with Travis, as he was not picked, thought he would. Garrett, I thought that Travis would be, I thought those 3 would be draftees this year.
Yeah, I think when you look back at the season, they were the 3 consistent players all year long. Yeah, you thought that he would definitely get picked. There's no reason that you're looking at it and saying what he did doesn't, put the resume speaks for itself. It was enough to be drafted. I'm really interested to see what happens next with him. But I'm just kind of shocked that he didn't go with with those 2.
Tom Barfield's over here. Didn't you think Travis would get drafted? 100%. Yeah, I think we all did. So a little bit of a surprise there. But he's one that does have leverage in that he could come back. He could transfer. Maybe. So we'll see what happens with Travis Sanders. That's the Major League Baseball draft that wrapped up yesterday. All right, coming up next segment, Justin Hoff will join us, Senior Associate AD for Brand Engagement. What does that mean? Well, he'll tell us, but a lot of things going on that Justin can talk about, including that Waco Rush Pass. I saw it. I read about it. I was told about it, and I'm still not sure I understand it completely, but Justin does, and he'll explain that to us. So plenty to talk about with him. So stay with us. Justin Hoff will join us following a break. We are brought to you by Alan Samuels. Drive a 2026 Dodge Ram 1500 limited crew cab with your choice, either 0% for 36 months or 25% off MSRP. That's a big number. Comes with America's best warranty, a 10-year, 10,000-mile warranty, only at Alan Samuels Dodge in Waco. That is Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, your friend in the car business. Take a break. Justin Hoff from Baylor Athletics joins us. When we come back, John Morris Show on a Monday, and we'll be right back.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, team.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to CentralTexasCattleBaronsBall.org.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back, John Morris Show on a Monday. We're glad you are with us. Look who's here. Justin Hoff is here, Senior Associate AD for Brand Engagement. That's a really nice title. Does that all fit on a card, on a business card?
It does fit well. Hey, by the way, obviously I told you this last week.
Yes.
But congrats on the Hall of Fame.
Thank you
I
very
know we're
much.
not going to break any news, but man,
We're not breaking.
How was that rollout on that?
Unbelievable, because I was the last one to know. Apparently everyone around me knew and I didn't, but it was okay. It was great.
Loved it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. You talk about brand engagement. You got a lot on your plate. It's middle of July, but you got a lot going on. We in athletics have a lot going on here in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say, hey, for the Baylor fans out there, this is a time that, in the past, there would be some times my role has been a little different over the years, but summer was a time to kind of relax a little bit and charge the batteries. I would say right now we are full go in the summer. And so the great thing, for the fans out there is that's going to be great opportunities for you. And we're trying to create experiences. And so, I think we're going to do some things this fall that, people haven't seen before at Baylor. And so really looking forward to what's to come. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool. All right. One of those was unveiled last week. Tell us about the Waco Rush Pass. What is that?
Yeah, it's a new ticket initiative designed for Waco residents. Exclusively right now, there's opportunities for that to grow. But you think about Baylor, you think about Waco, and there's such a great opportunity for us to collaborate, to be more inclusive of each other, and really looking forward to what this is going to bring to fans. And I would say too, this is for people too that maybe have no ties to Baylor, right? Okay. Didn't have a kid that went to Baylor.
That's great.
Didn't just maybe move to the city and are looking for a team. And obviously, hey, as a Power 4 team, this Waco Rush Pass is exclusive to Waco residents, but it's for all of our ticketed sports. Okay. So football, men's and women's basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, then track and field. Okay. So there's going to be opportunities for all those sports. This isn't something that's just for one or two sports. I mean, you think about big ticket items with football and men's basketball, and a big piece too that we had with the rollout. The first 2,500 to sign up get a free ticket for the Prairie View A&M season opener, home opener, I should say, for Baylor football. Right. So we're getting close to that number. Okay. And so if you haven't signed up yet, you can go on to BaylorBears.com/Waco Rush. Just fill out a form. I did it in less than a minute. Okay. And so I think that's going to be a great opportunity. But, I think, hey, when you get to see someone who's experienced a Baylor game for the first time ever, that's a light bulb moment. Yeah. And we're trying to create more of those moments.
That's fun. So this would allow folks who are signed up, Waco residents only for now, an opportunity to get tickets at a reduced rate as they are available for all these sports.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yeah. And it's going to give us, chances to kind of test the market and do some different things. And so, you could, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Ticket offers, there's out there, buy one, get one. You could do discounts. You could do a single price, whatever. So we're going to be able to try some things.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And to see what works and what, registered with the community. But really, really excited about this. I mean, it's, I think we got over 1,000 signups within 24 hours.
Wow, good.
So great start to it. We did this right before the 4th of July weekend. Okay. And so we're expecting that 2,500 number to come down soon.
Is 2,500 the max that can sign up, or you could have more than that, right?
Yeah. No, we're expecting those numbers to hopefully get in the 5 digits.
Okay.
But, yeah, 2,500 is just more about the first game.
Gotcha.
Right? The home
free
opener.
ticket to the home opener.
So
gotcha.
you get 2 free tickets.
Oh, 2? Okay.
2 free tickets.
Come on. Is that a 7 o'clock game, 6 o'clock game?
7 o'clock game.
7 o'clock.
We'll be under the lights
on September 12th. Great. That's good. All right. So Waco Rush Pass, and you go to the website to sign up for that, BaylorBears.com.
BaylorBears.com/Waco Rush.
Waco Rush. All right.
Looking at it right now, but I mean, I think this is it's gonna be a great opportunity, and so local residents.
I love it, and because we need Waco, not just Baylor, grads or Baylor students or Baylor alums to be there. We need Waco to be a part of that, and feel a part of the success also.
I was looking at some numbers, and these are things we look at. Waco proper, 145,000 residents, right? Greater Waco, 300,000 residents. Okay. And then I know we're talking game themes in a little bit. And if you go 254, that whole community of that's over 1 million. I mean, Central Texas, you think about almost 20 counties. You think about Hillsborough, Killeen, Temple, Belton, all those areas. We want that to have a lot more green and gold. And so, I would say, hey, if you've never been to a Baylor game, the easiest way to do it, hey, go to any local spot to pick up a T-shirt and come into your first game. Yeah. So we need more of that moving forward for Baylor to continue to grow its brand. And this, JMo, when a student athlete goes out to a game and looks up in the stands, you want to see them full.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And you play different when you do that. And we're looking for more of that.
Cool. Coach Aranda was talking about that media days, and then the Texas tour stop. He was, I don't know what the question exactly was, but talking about his vision of McLean Stadium, and he was pretty direct with that, wasn't he?
He was, and that same vision that he's had, right? I've had countless nights thinking about that vision, right?
Same vision.
I think Waco Rush Pass gives us another opportunity, another lever.
Yeah.
And this is one of many that we're going to have. This isn't just a one-time promotion with the city. You're going to start to see a lot more. And we've done some things over the last year or so. We've had 2-5-4 nights and days. I know we're going to touch on that with the game themes. We also did a great initiative with J.H. Hines Elementary, a $50,000 kind of makeover for a lab, classroom there. So, really important to us there. And then we had some 2-5-4, as we said, 2-5-4 days and nights. And then we also had Fan Fest. And so you're seeing things of this. I expect, I expect more of these in the next coming months and years ahead.
Gotcha. That's something that rarely happens. When you're on the air, you usually don't sneeze, or you can usually hide it. I couldn't hide it. So sorry for that. All right, let's talk about the game themes. Those have been announced. Really cool. That first game, 2-5-4 night, the Prairie View home season opener.
Yeah, 2-5-4 night, really a night for the community. And so it really meshes up well for that those free tickets, right? And doing that. So looking forward to everything we have to offer on this one. And 2-5-4, I mean, area code, we look at our phones, like that's got to mean something.
Yeah.
And it means something to us. And so you're going to see some people, and we're going to do some things with Waco and surrounding community on that night that's going to be special to kick off the season. I mean, hey, anytime it's the home opener, right? We're going to have the Auburn game. Excited about that one down in Atlanta. But that home opener has a different vibe, a different feel, coming back to the stadium for the first time in several months. And that's going to be a lot of fun.
It's huge.
It's coming quick, right?
Yeah,
it's
exactly
2 months yesterday.
That's right.
So we are definitely watching the
under
time.
2 months for that. All right, second game of the season. In fact, we've got Auburn and Atlanta to open, then 3 straight home games. So back to back to back. And then September 19th is Louisiana Tech, and that's a Gold Rush game.
Gold Rush. So bringing back these shirts. You remember these shirts?
Love it. Yeah, I love it. Who doesn't love a good Gold Rush?
Yeah, and that's we are the green and gold, right?
Right.
Those are Baylor's colors.
Right.
And so, I think this is a fun one. This is also family weekend, right? And so we know that's always a big weekend for Baylor, and coming back after a few weeks of school to see their freshmen or their kids. So family weekend, Gold Rush. We'll also have Vamos Osos, which was a big hit last year. That's honoring Hispanic Heritage Month, which is from September 15th to October 15th. Unique, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
You got kind of a mid gap.
Yeah.
And so we have a limited option as far as games to get that in. But that's really important to us, our Hispanic community and our fan base there. And then also this will be an opportunity for us to do Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. That's for September. And so we're doing a great initiative on that. More to come on that one. But we have a lot of game themes between, Gold Rush, Family Weekend, Vamos Osos, Childhood Cancer Awareness
That's a
Month.
bunch, yeah.
A lot going into that game. And as you said, it's certainly not lost on us that we have 3 straight home games. That's a lot of work behind the scenes.
Right.
A lot of work that we have to do on game day. But good to get them out early in the season and looking to go 3-0. And I know that next game's going to be a good one too.
Next one's the conference opener. That is September 26th. Colorado comes to town. Traditions game. What else involved there?
Yeah. And so you've been in the Big 12 conference for a long time.
Yes.
Right. And so Colorado coming to Waco in football is not necessarily new.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen it in a while.
Right.
2007 was the last time Colorado came to Waco. And of course we had some legendary games, right? The 1991 season, the late J.J. Joe, great, obviously Santana Dotson with the block kick, Jeff Ireland with the field goal. So there'll be opportunities to honor some teams around that. And so, really looking forward to seeing what this game can do. We've had great tradition at Baylor. You go in that stadium. I was there over the weekend. You think about the 3 Big 12 championships, all the Southwest Conference titles. And we're looking to add more of that. But this is a game for us to kind of a throwback in a way, to bring back a former team, to come there. And really looking forward to this one to kind of cap our 3-game homestand there.
Okay, very good. Will there be throwback uniforms for that game, or not necessarily?
I would say this is an opportunity for us to lean into the traditions, but I would say, really focused on those other teams and those kind of things for this game.
I got you. So that's September 26th, then a couple of road games, then back home. Oh, look, TCU is coming to town October 17th. And I've always liked this, and I'm glad we're back to calling it the Revivalry. I think that's great.
It sounds better, right?
I like it.
So
yes.
it's something we're super excited about. This was a unique one. And obviously in terms of TV times, we don't know all the time what our games.
Right.
We have, I believe, 4 of them right now. Auburn, Prairie View A&M, La Tech, and then the UCF game.
Yes,
right?
yes, on a Friday night. Right.
Past that, a lot of these games are going to be determined about 12 days out. And so as a result, we have a kind of a either or theme going on here.
Right.
Not to confuse
Sounds
fans,
good.
but
Right.
we'll know based on that. So we're either going to do a whiteout,
right,
which would be exciting.
If it's a day game.
If it's a day game.
Yeah.
Yep. Mid-October, it's important to know in Waco to see what the weather is like on average temps. It's about 80 degrees average.
Sure.
So it's still warm. So we'll do a blackout in the Brazos if it's a night game. So it's whiteout or blackout, depending on kickoff time. Certainly for me, just to be honest, I love a good blackout.
Oh,
so
sure. Yeah, I think
game.
everybody does. Right.
We'd
Right.
love for that to be that.
And blackouts work better if it's a night game. I mean, you could do it for a day game, but that's a good plan. Either or.
Yes. And so, I mean, hey, to ask people to wear black in the hot sun, we did a blackout versus Auburn, but it was a night game, obviously, right? And that was a huge opportunity, huge atmosphere, and wanted to kind of come out with that. And I think anytime the blackout's like our go-to as far as to rile the fan base up, right? And you think about the students, what's going to get the most reaction and most atmosphere and engagement? And clearly, on the home schedule, without question, the TCU games always are one of our biggest games.
Cool.
So looking forward to that.
All right. That's October 17th. Then all the way to November 7th is homecoming, Baylor versus Iowa State.
Homecoming, special at Baylor. I've learned this many times. It's the oldest homecoming, the original. Right.
That's right. Don't let Missouri or anybody tell you anything different.
So we're proud of that. And we want to lean into that. And so, I've been a part of many of these games, and, I think it's a great opportunity. Iowa State, we haven't seen them in a few years. They're one of those original, Big 12 teams. And so looking forward to getting them back. Obviously, they got a new coach. Homecoming just means it just means more, you could say. But it's just different at Baylor.
Yeah, it's big. It is
big. You have to experience it. And heck, I mean, the parade starts in Waco. Love that. It goes over to the Baylor campus. And so this is one of those that you obviously see on the Sailor Bear, right? That's big for us.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing Sailor Bear. We typically see it for this game, right, every year. And so homecoming is going to be a lot of fun.
Amazing how people love Sailor Bear, don't they?
They do. And I think part of that, right, happens because you don't see it all the time.
Yeah.
Right. When you get something that you don't see all the time, the exposure, it's not oversaturation. And I think people are ready that time of year.
Yeah.
Right. November, it's a little cooler.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't have an 11 a.m. game. We don't love the 11 a.m. game
for homecoming. That's tough.
Yeah. So like the perfect time for homecoming is probably 2:30, 2:30, 3, somewhere in that window.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. That's homecoming. Final home game, Baylor versus Tech. It's November 21st. Salute to service for seniors. A lot going on for that final home game of the year.
Yeah. And we'll also celebrate America's 250.
Okay. So
we know that was a huge deal out at the stadium, a couple weeks ago with the fireworks and everything that happened there. So hey, salute to service, our veterans, grateful for them. And obviously we're really close to Fort Hood. That's special. That has to mean something to us. I know it's important for every school out there, but really important to us to have, someone like Fort Hood in the backyard for us. But Texas Tech, big game. We don't, now with the uniqueness of the conference, right? It's not like every 2 years we play Tech. The TCU rivalry is blocked and it's kind of there for us, but it's been a little bit since we had Tech at home. And so looking forward to playing the Red Raiders to end the season. And that's our 6 games. I mean, it's you get 3 early.
Yeah.
And you kind of get some breaks.
Yeah.
Which I think will be good. Obviously in November, we'll have some basketball games to work alongside that, and volleyball and soccer throughout the fall, but really looking forward to this. I would say to all the fans, we put a lot into this. I know Doug has talked many times about winning. Winning's important. It is the number one objective, right? Don't get that twisted anyway, but we want people to have a great experience coming to these games, to get fired up about it. And I think these themes present that. And so really looking forward to that. And that's not even to say anything about Baylor Backyard tailgating, Baylor Backyard Live,
all of that.
The original Bear Walk coming back, which will be out by the touchdown alley there.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun. We really are trying to emphasize the moment you park to the moment the game starts, like that gap right there has got to be great. And then once you get in the stadium, that also has to be great too, as far as what we can control, which is kind of the environment and everything going on.
That's really good. That's really good. All right. Great plans for the fall there. Something going on right now in the summer are summer nights outside Foster Pavilion. First one was last Thursday. We've got 3 more coming up each of the next 3 Thursdays. What's the thinking there?
Yeah, and so this is just another initiative with the city of Waco, and great partnership with campus. And so got to say thank you to Jason Cook, Megan Henderson, Lori Fogelman. They great partners. And so just Baylor Athletics, City of Waco, Baylor University working together to try to come up with some summer fun, right? And so this is summer on Turner Plaza at Foster Pavilion. That plaza, obviously Foster is the newest, high major power conference arena in the country as far as basketball is concerned. And so I think sometimes that plaza was made for opportunities like this.
That's great.
Whether it's in the future, like a watch party, you think about the Bucks, the Raptors, things like that. We love, that's a vision there one day is to
that's
have
a great idea.
Opportunity for big games and have that place packed out there. But this is, each Thursday in the month of July. So we started July 9th, men's and women's basketball. We're out there. This week it's volleyball. Next week it'll be football, and then soccer to end the month. This is 6 to 8. There's food trucks out there. There's inflatables. The student athletes are out there. The coaches are out there. It's just a lot of fun. It is a little warm from that 6 to 7 window. I was out there last week, but shade is good after 7.
A lot of shade,
So no worries if you need to come right at 7. We got a full hour left, and really looking forward to volleyball this week. I went back and looked. Volleyball, a tremendously successful program for us with Ryan McGuire. Since 2019, our final ranking average since then has been 15. Wow. And so it's a top 15 program. And so I think this is a team that has a lot of opportunity for growth when you think about fans in the stands. And so this is a chance. If you're in Waco, we know this is the dog days of summer, right? With kids, like, what am I going to do?
Looking for activities.
They're stuck in the house. And so they need to get out of the house, right? And to end this up and get you a snow cone, meet some volleyball players, and hopefully you come out to a volleyball event sometime this fall. Then, of course, next week, obviously, I think a lot of people are marking football on the calendar. Right. And then we finish off with soccer. We had the whole men's basketball team out there, a great contingent of women's basketball staff and student athletes, about 250 last week. We're going to see if we can keep up in that each week. And so really looking forward to that.
And it's absolutely free. Now, the food trucks, you'd have to pay for your food there, but the event is free to come.
Free. And what we were seeing last week, I mean, just thinking about this too, JMo, I think for both of us, just, it's been a minute to think about when we were kids, but the opportunity to be out there. I saw Isaac Williams, right? Isaac Williams was playing one-on-one with some kids.
That's great.
Right. And draining like 30-foot 3-pointers in the wind, right? Banking it off the backboard. And there's just moments and opportunities that you normally don't get, right? And I would have, killed for these opportunities. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan originally. And so if Michigan basketball was doing this type of event, I would have been there. And so it's that type of thing that we're bringing to the community. In these transient times of college athletics, we can still lean into the community.
That's great. So that's great.
Men's basketball, women's basketball, grateful for them and looking forward to volleyball this week.
What a great thing. All of this, if you missed any of it on the web, BaylorBears.com. And this is, again, all a part of the push by Doug McNamee, for fan-friendly, fan-first, and all of this fits right in with that.
Fits in. We're staying busy. I almost lose track of what day of the week it is. It's Monday, mid-July. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but 6 weeks left until the season opener for Auburn. We're going to have a lot more to come, and we're also got great concessions, the cheapest concessions in the Big 12 Conference, and so really just once again trying to make it fan friendly. Like, you're going to come out, giving you every reason to come out to a game, and when you get to a game, we want you to be loud. Be proud, enjoy the game, and cheer on the green and gold. And so it's coming quick, and we're going to enjoy every day. But a lot of fun. Appreciate you having me.
Very cool. Thanks very much. We'll have you back because I know there's going to be some more new stuff between now and the start of the fall. Justin Hoff with us, Senior Associate AD for Brand Engagement. A lot going on there. And again, all on the web at BaylorBears.com. Check it out there. Take a break. Back to look ahead and wrap things up right after this.
Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL Draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports.
Lake Waco Golf Club is a semi-private facility nestled along the north point of Lake Waco, one of the few facilities in Texas to have a full 18-hole regulation golf course as well as an executive 18-hole par 3 golf course. Plus, check out their bar and grill, which is open to the public. And if you're not a golfer, then enjoy time by the pool or even enjoy fishing around Lake Waco. Become a member today and call to book your tee time. Lake Waco Golf Club, where family and friends fun begins. Check them out at lakewacogc.com for more information.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
Make this the summer event at Allen Samuels Jeep in Waco. Be among the first to see and drive the all-new 2026 Jeep Cherokee, delivering up to 37 miles per gallon. Or drive home a new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo with your choice of 0% financing for 36 months or 2.9% for 84 months. Or save $9,000 off MSRP. Don't miss these incredible summer savings at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All right, welcome back. We appreciate your being with us on this Monday morning, brought to you by Alliance Bank Central Texas and by the Brazos Landing. Thanks for being with us. Thanks to Justin Hoff for coming in, and a lot going on. He's right. Normally, the summer is a time when you kind of take a break, recharge, and then just go full speed, starting in the fall again. But they've got a lot going on, in that area of fan engagement and brand engagement, that area, like all the things he talked about. They're working every day to make sure it's, looking for the best way to engage fans and Waco and Central Texas and just make it the best that it can be.
No, it's a great idea. It's a great initiative. And to me personally, it's been a long time coming. I grew up in this area. Yeah. And I just remember growing up here and it wasn't like that. Baylor fans, you had the people who went there and it was solely focused. But from my perspective growing up, it wasn't about like Baylor didn't do a good job of reaching out to the actual community of Waco and building a fan base there. And I think it hindered them. But now that you're actually trying to do it and establish that, because Justin brought up a good point, like there's so many people just in this community that they have missed out on. So hopefully this can create some new fans and some new families that are involved, because Baylor definitely needs it.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's a really good sign. I mean, it's a good initiative on so many levels. And again, we need Waco. Waco needs Baylor. Baylor needs Waco. You know, if we can all pull together, it's going to benefit everyone concerned. So all good plans. It's fun to see and think about what's coming up in the fall. Not all of those in the fall. The summer things on Turner Plaza, those are happening. You asked the question off the air of Justin about, so volleyball is this week. They had basketball goals out there last week where they have volleyball, you know, kind of demonstration volleyball nets. And he said they got to figure out the wind. Apparently the wind was a pretty big factor with basketball.
It makes sense. I wasn't even thinking about that. But like you had I know the Foster like essentially blocks the river, but you're naturally going to have the wind. And there's always windy here. But yeah, I wasn't even thinking about like blowing goals over or anything like that. But no, it would be awesome. But the wind is definitely something that always has to be taken into consideration.
True. Waco. And it's got to be safe. You don't want to.
Oh, definitely. You don't want to get nobody hurt.
Right. So they'll look at that. And that is this Thursday, 6 to 8. And it's free. It's outside Foster Pavilion, that plaza right there. And volleyball will be the sport that is on display this week. All right. Birthdays we mentioned. I've only got a couple to mention today. Randy Cox, his birthday today. Happy birthday to him. And my friend Clinton Lewis's birthday is today. A lot of you know Clinton. He has been around for a long time. And just you talk about a Baylor fan through and through, and somebody in the community also. Clinton has most recently worked at HEB, and I'm not sure if he's still doing that or not. I need to find out, but it's Clinton's birthday today. So happy birthday to Clinton Lewis. Celebrate him, and Clinton, enjoy your birthday today. So that's a short list. That's all I've got for today. Again, we appreciate your being with us. We appreciate Justin Hoff coming in, being with us. Thanks to Brandon and Garrett behind the scenes. New week off and running. Tomorrow, Matt Sign will join us in the 9 a.m. hour. Matt with the National Football Foundation. Normally I see him at the Big 12 Media Days, but we got back and I shot him a text and I said, hey, did I miss you? Were you there? He said, no, I couldn't be there. I said, well, let's have our normal conversation on the air on Tuesday. So Matt Sign will join us, and you'll enjoy hearing from him, the National Football Foundation. So we look forward to that, and we appreciate your being with us. Congratulations again to Lucas Davenport, Tyce Armstrong, drafted in the Major League Baseball draft over the weekend. That is cool. Congratulations to Johnny Kiefer. Finishes third in the Scottish Open, and just a great tournament there for Johnny Kiefer. He'll stay across the pond for the Open, the British Open, which is coming up either this week or next. Thanks for being with us. Lord willing, we're back tomorrow in the 9 a.m. hour. Thanks to the Brazos Landing and Alliance Bank Central Texas. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Spring is sprung, and now's a great time to schedule a checkup for your vehicle. As Texas weather changes, it's important to make sure you and your loved ones are safe on the road. Request an appointment online at CompleteCarCareCenter.com today. We're equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on your vehicle. Our experienced technicians can check the health of your tires and inspect your vehicle for any unseen issues. Kish Complete Car Care Center at 5300 Franklin, where we take pride in keeping individuals safe honestly.